Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's having a lovely week this week, and today we're on Buffy the Vampire Slayer season 6 episode 9. According to my watch list, we've got 2 episodes of Buffy back to back, 9 and 10, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to presume it means that they're going to be good episodes, or important episodes should I say, or linked in some way, so I'm hyped for that for sure. I think the last 2 episodes have been insane. That kiss in the last one, I'm still not over. So let's roll that intro and get stuck into this new reaction. Here we go, guys.
I'm sure we can work something out.
A deal of some sort.
I always wanted a pony.
What do you want a pony for?
You weren't really speaking to me, were you?
Love your hair there, Buffy. Love your hair.
Yeah!
Oh, that's gonna hurt him.
Ow!
Yep, they're human.
Remind me not to help you.
More often?
Hey.
Just have to get your rocks off fighting demons.
The other way.
Get your rocks off, honey.
Spike, it's late. Okay, can we just finish this another time?
So you want to jump right to the kissing then, eh?
I am not kissing you, Spike. Once was
Twice.
but not again.
You're a tease, you know that, Slayer? I'm the only one here for you, pet. You got no one else!
Oh no. Willow, please tell me that you've realized the damage that you've done, the trouble you've caused. Oh my god. The fact she's still in there, like, hello?
Baby.
This is the one spell you can't fix? Seriously?
I could figure out how to turn you back. Anyway.
Is this the episode they actually turn Amy back?
Miri le cosa posto.
Also, did she just use the Rebellio? No freaking way. She's like, I'm naked! Please! What in the world? What are you doing?
Dude, what are you doing?
The way that
We're not breaking into Langley.
the way they just walked straight in. That wedgie though.
Oh, how can you get to play with all the cool stuff?
Because I'm allergic to methane and you're still afraid of hot things?
I know.
I know.
It's beautiful.
And now the alarms go off, right?
What are you boys doing?
We were the tour group. The Get the Freeze Ray tour group.
Museum closed 5 hours ago.
Guess we just lost track of time and should probably just get the Freeze Ray out of here now. Goodbye.
That actually looks pretty sick, to be fair.
Freeze ray totally worked.
Oh, uh-oh.
Soon we'll have a...
Hey, that's really neato and stuff, but in the meantime, you know, ow.
Be a bigger wuss.
I'm pretty sure his arm's gonna fall off there.
Is he gonna, like...
Oh, he'll be fine.
Unless he gets pushed. Right, at least Willow put some clothes on her. That's good. How many years has she been a rat?
I felt like I was in that cage for weeks, but it can still be okay. Brom's coming up. I was so hoping Larry would ask me. He hasn't asked someone else, has he?
3 things we have to talk about. Larry's gay, Larry's dead, and 3, high school's kind of over.
That was a real big snake. Real big.
How long was I in the cage?
How you doing?
Okay. By the way, Amy's not a rat anymore.
You know how we all make choices, and sometimes they're good, and
Shouldn't I tell her about Spike?
lately I am... Oh, Tara, hey, Amy?
The whole school? By a giant snake thing.
Yes.
How have you been?
Rat. You?
Dead.
Oh.
Well, I should let you guys catch up. I can...
No, stay.
At least, you know, let me make up the couch for you. It's late. You should stay here. Everybody does.
So Amy's just gonna be back now? Because I'd be down for that.
It's nice having another magically inclined friend around.
Mm-hmm.
So, what were you gonna tell me?
Oh no, don't do this, Buffy. I hate when she does this.
Amy, Brad, Amy, thing.
I think you could. I really wanted to see that conversation play out.
It's crazy all the things that have happened since I went away. Snyder got eaten by a snake.
Oh, Gatorade has a new flavor. Blue.
Wait, what? That's new?
People getting frozen. Willow's dating girls.
People getting frozen?
Local authorities continue their investigation into the robbery that left one man frozen solid.
They're gonna tip him and he's just gonna smash live on TV, isn't he? No? Dang it.
Look who decided to show up.
What are you doing here, Spike?
Well, you know, a man was frozen alive in there. You know, as long as we're both here, you might as well tag along.
You really seem awfully fixated on a couple of kisses, Spike.
And you seem awfully quick to forget about him.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry if you thought that it meant more. When I kissed you, you know I was thinking about Giles, right?
You know, I always wondered about you two.
What? Gross, Spike. He left. Ergo, vulnerability and bad kissing decisions. You have to let it go.
You convince yourself. A man can change.
You're not a man. You're a thing.
What?
Wait.
Don't touch me!
What was that? Did he just pretend that he was in pain when he attacked her? What is happening right now? The chip not working?
Creature of the night here, yeah? Some people forget that. I am a killer, and now I can. This might hurt a little.
Oh wait, no, it did. Right, okay. Okay. So he can hurt Buffy, but he can't hurt anyone else. Interesting.
You know that I will always be there for you, right? I know. My moving out had nothing to do with you, and I will never stop loving you.
Do you think you'll ever get back together?
I wish I knew.
She's been doing a lot better lately, though. She's been really good about being careful.
Is that right?
Great, that's great.
She's just trying to put them back together?
The text I wanted, Giles took it with him. He has this thing that owning a book makes it like his property.
We'll just do it another way.
I don't think we need to resort to... I mean... Oh.
All right, back to basics. A little old-fashioned, state-of-the-art hacker action.
I don't remember that part.
Yep, you wouldn't.
It's quicker. It'll just take me a sec to go through the files.
She's an addict. She's addicted to magic. I won't lie, I think I'd probably be the same. Like, if I could learn magic and it work, you would just want to use it, right? I get that it's bad, though. I feel like Willow needs to realize that it can be bad.
I bet you that's tiring, that thing you're doing there.
Guys, I'm fine.
You're all la 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 with the magic and the not talking like everything's normal when we all know that Tara up and left you and now everyone's scared to say anything to you.
I love Anya.
Except me.
Straight
Is
to
this
the
that
point.
thing I do that you were commenting?
Yep, that'll be it.
Little things just started taking over. Things that didn't matter this time away will help us sort through things. Now, let's just keep working on this. I don't want to leave Amy alone in the house so long.
How is she adjusting?
I keep expecting her to do, like, ratty stuff, being little pellets in the corner.
Let's definitely not leave her alone in the house too long.
You don't want pellets in the corners.
Yes, gentlemen, it turns out size is everything. No offense, man.
Need to look at my chip.
We're kind of in the middle of something. Yeah, what are you gonna do if we don't especially feel like... Wait, what are you doing?
Examine my chip, or else Mr. Fett here is the first to die.
Hey!
Put Boba Fett down.
So we help him, and he owes us one. We get info on Buffy. I mean, we scratch your back, you scratch...
I'm not scratching your anything. You do what I tell you.
Oh, it's okay.
I wish there was a way that I could make him forget about the last 3 years.
Oh, no.
Hey, I can help you with that.
I just don't want to deal with him right now. Let's get out of here. Maybe you'd rather sit home all night, alone, like in high school.
Ash?
Heck, I deserve some fun.
Yeah, you do.
I am totally free.
That jacket with the flared arms.
Your chip works fine, yeah. I don't know what that thing does. There's no deterioration of the signal. It's coming through in a steady pulse, which it's supposed to.
If you're lying to me.
No, it's all right here.
But he can hurt Buffy without pain.
Nothing wrong with me. Something wrong with her.
So they're suggesting that Buffy is evil? Question mark?
Well, I'm sure they'll be back soon. I know Willow and Buffy were...
Yeah, she's trying to play matchmaker.
Or you can stay and wait for them. I have the TV to keep me company.
Fine. I'll stay, but just until they get back.
Sure. Cool.
Now, get your shoes off the sofa. It's rude.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. Well, let's go then.
Those are some white teeth he's got there.
You know, because if you want something a little more your style, I'm sure we can swing that.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
No, thanks, but no.
Amy just knows how to use her magic still perfectly. Okay.
So,
What was that? Oh. Just a bit of magic, lovely. Amy, I feel like you should be careful.
hey, come on. We're just getting started.
There's a lot of we there, which is a bit odd.
Work us up like that and then just...
Hey, I think she said no.
Well, nobody asked you, Ellen.
You want to dance?
That's all.
Looking good.
I think I do feel more relaxed.
No one saw that.
We need new brains. What's up with Willow?
Out with Amy, I guess.
Great, someone to do more magic with.
No, I know that I don't know everything that happened with her and Tara, but
Tara thinks Willow is doing too much magic, and she's not the only one.
it's Willow. She of the level head.
Well, those are the ones you have to watch out for the most. I mean, that when they finally get a taste of being bad, they can't get enough. It's like all kablooey.
Buffy's gonna feel defensive here. Buffy's had a taste of something powerful. Spike's tongue. Ew.
We need to keep an eye on her.
But we can't assume that everybody's getting seduced. You know, sometimes...
Leia, meet me at the cemetery.
Spike?
Bloody hell. Yes, it's me. Thought you might be up for a little grunt work.
No, grunt.
I can't with this show. I just can't.
You know, wanted to see if I wanted to patrol. But I told him that I would not.
Off to the cemetery she goes.
You never showed.
Sorry, a little busy actually doing stuff.
You shouldn't be so flip-flop. You ought to be careful.
And he didn't scream in pain.
Oh, the pain is gone.
How?
You came back wrong.
Do not end there. Do not end there. Thank God. I thought they were going to end the episode.
You did something to the chip.
It's not me. It's you. Just you. In fact, that's the funny part. Came back a little less human than you were.
You're wrong.
Is this just foreplay at this point? Like, what is happening? What is that in the back there?
You know, this music isn't quite...
Okay. I don't think these are going to be good for each other. Amy, Willow. Maybe tone it down like 20 million notches. A random dancing strawberry. Spike hoping to achieve here at this point? He's saying, oh, things have changed. This changes everything, blah, blah, blah. In what way?
Oh, poor little lost girl.
Like, what are you wanting to happen here?
She doesn't fit in anywhere. She's got no one to love.
I'm lost. Look at you, you idiot. Poor Spiky. Can't be a human, can't be a vampire. Where the hell do you fit in?
Jesus.
Your job is to kill the Slayer, but all you can do is follow me around making moon eyes.
I'm in love with you.
Why are you punching her then?
You like me because you enjoy getting beat down.
I'm supposed to be treading on the dark side.
Jesus. I don't think you do this to someone you love. I'm just going to throw that out there. Sweet Jesus, that was quite the throw. This house is just getting destroyed at this point. Hello?
Return.
And do they just forget what happened?
There's got to be someplace, like, bigger than this.
She's chasing that, like, adrenaline. I don't get this. I don't understand what's happening.
I'm afraid I'm gonna...
What the frickin' hell is happening? Guys? Guys, the house is coming down. Hello? Am I watching the right show? Oh my god, what am I seeing? She is riding him right now. Is this still Buffy? What? My eyes. Weird choice of music, I will say that. I feel tainted. I feel dirty. I felt as though I shouldn't be watching that, yet my eyes could not look away. I don't know what the freaking hell's going on. Okay, let's just tackle my thoughts on the situation. So, first, I feel hot. Secondly, I think that right now, Buffy is wanting an escape, and being with Spike is that escape. She can do something completely out of character and forget about all the troubles that she's going through. And again, I've said this so many times, but I felt as though when it comes to Spike, she sort of leaned on him a lot more because she didn't care about that friendship. Whereas she does care deeply about the Scooby's friendship. So this was her, like, I can do whatever I want in front of this person and be real because I'm not scared of judgment because I don't care what this person thinks. And now I think she's getting so, like, addicted. There's a lot of addiction references in this. She's getting, like, addicted to that escapism, that feeling of being someone else and just being lost for a minute. I'm gonna say I stand firm on her not being in love with Spike. Like, I don't think it's a relationship like that. Like, you can't compare Spike and Buffy to Angel and Buffy, for instance. It's a completely different relationship. I do, however, wonder if it could grow and it could become much more than what it is on the surface right now. And there is so much passion between them. You cannot deny the chemistry between Spike and Buffy. You just can't. It's there. What you can question, though, is if they're good for each other, you know? This, to me, don't get me wrong, it was hot. Like, it was hot. But if we're gonna look at it with our heads, it seemed toxic. They were literally beating the crap out of each other and then led to that. So I don't think it's a loving relationship. It seemed very much toxic, to be fair, at this point. But again, like, I'm wondering if they're just both enjoying this right now and getting lost within that. But if they were to really push through with it, could it be something good? Could I be eating my words? Could I be holding my hands up and saying, nah, this is good now. This is started off on rocky ground, literally tearing a house down. But it's going to be solid. I honestly don't know. And I don't want spoilers either, guys. Please don't let me know. I'm gonna just enjoy the ride like I do. And if we see more of that chemistry, my eyes are going to be all for it. My head, on the other hand, is going to be worried for Buffy. I think seeing Spike get that, like, darkness back in his eye was interesting. Because I feel as though we've not seen that in so long. The thought of him saying, oh, like, this changes everything, and him getting that, like, evil glare, that spark within him, it was exciting to see that as, like, a viewer. And it does remind you that, yes, he does have a chip in his head, but he is a dangerous guy. The chip is sort of controlling that darkness within him. But when it comes to Buffy now, it does make me nervous for her, because he can harm her and he has killed Slayers before. So on paper, you know, probably not the best relationship. He kills Slayers and she kills vampires. Like, they should not be a thing. Yet for some reason that is just heated, you know? I would love to, once I'm obviously done with the show, I would love to maybe see some interviews or some behind the scenes of what the cast thought when it comes to their relationship. Like, what Sarah's view on Spike and Buffy? What's James's view on Spike and Buffy? In my head, I'm going to think that James is going to be all for it. And Sarah's going to be like, what is she doing? That's my guess. But again, I don't know. But I would love to find out with stuff like that. I look forward to diving a bit behind the scenes with this show for sure. I loved this episode. Like, loved it so much. It was very enjoyable. I think that my heart misses Giles already. It's like one episode. I'm like, where is my Gilf? But at the same time, they still all held their own. Whether it's because Amy came back as well, so we had the excitement of Amy finally, you know, not being a rat and discovering all the things that she's missed out on, and then being quite a bad influence on Willow, and Willow being a bad influence on her as well. I think the pairing of them together is not going to be a good mix at all. They're going to egg each other on to do bad, really. Not the best influence. I think when it comes to Tara and Dawn, it was really sweet to see that, because it kind of made me think about, you know, a child of divorce, because Tara and Willow helped raise Dawn, especially while Buffy was gone, and they've grown really attached. And then now that Tara and Willow are split, you've got Dawn, like, in the middle, trying to piece them back together. Tara reassuring her, this is nothing to do with you. I do still love Willow, but it's complicated. I think they handled that really well, and it's realistic, especially the way Dawn was trying to manipulate Tara into staying with her and doing these things, like Tara splashing out on day trips and milkshakes, and just being a child of divorce myself, like, it felt very real. And those things are kind of common when it comes to that. I could be alone in thinking the two relate, but it's just a vibe that I got when I was watching it. Whether the intentions were supposed to be like that, I don't know. I still really enjoy the Anya and Xander stuff as well. They are just like an old married couple that bring in that added comedy and relatability when it comes to a couple. It's so funny seeing Anya just word vomit everywhere, and then Xander's reaction to her saying the things that she does and him being like, yep, okay. But he loves her. He genuinely loves her and accepts the fact that she is like this and is supportive of her as well. He tries to help, but he doesn't judge. And I love it. I just love it so much. The Buffy stuff in this one felt very much like I'm lost. I don't know what I want. I'm sort of allowing my inner emotions take control of me over my head or what I normally would be thinking or doing. Like even when it comes to like the Frost guy, like the three amigos running amok like always, and them trying to figure out what the cause is. Her heart and head are not in that. She's very distracted. Very, very distracted. It's as if she just doesn't have that motivation and that focus. And it kind of brings me back to Giles's decision to leave. I still feel as though Giles leaving was a poor decision. I think that right now Buffy needs him more than this lesson that he's trying to do. But also, I think that reading through your guys' comments on the last video as well, I hear you, and I think a lot of you are right in your reasonings as to why Giles is going and stuff. I just think, for me, as a parent, when you see your child struggle, I think leaving should be the last resort, especially when you already lost said child and finally have said child back in your life. I know what you guys are saying when it comes to he believes he's doing the best thing for her. He's using his head over his heart, and I feel that if it was me, I'd be using my heart over my head. You know, I'm not saying one is right and one is wrong. I've just got to give my opinion on it, and if it was me, I would be staying. And when it comes to Buffy sort of assuming and throwing stuff on top of Giles's plate and expecting him to sort of deal with it, I'd have liked to have seen Giles say, no, I'm not doing that. I will help you do it, but I'm not solo doing this, and sort of stand his ground on that, rather than, you know, trying to say it and then just dipping out. I just think that relationship is so important. It's a substantial part of this show, and not having Giles around hurts my heart. I think they have come so far from the very beginning of this show, and it's the heart. They are the heart of the show, and them not being there, it's just sad, you know. I'm being very greedy and selfish. I want more of them on my screen. It was nice that Buffy brought up in this one that she's thinking about Giles, and she doesn't want to. She wants that distraction. She wants that escapism. And I think it's really important that they brought that up, rather than, you know, her just crying and feeling sorry for herself. She could have gone down a different path where she was sobbing and feeling sorry for herself and sort of closing in. She could have gone down there, but instead she's done the rebellion side of things instead. There's many avenues that they could have gone down, I think, with Giles leaving. This one, you know, I'm enjoying seeing the ride and the decision making and the explanation to it as well. I mean, how are they gonna pick up in that next episode now? Where did they pick up from that? They've took down a house, very aggressively effed in the basement. Buffy, hello? How are you just gonna be like, zip those pants back up? Okay, bye. No, you can't. Like, that's happened now. You have to acknowledge that I really, really would have liked a conversation between Willow and Buffy. I'm pretty confident that I said it in the last reaction, or maybe the one before, that that's what I wanted. I wanted some deep discussion. And I think if they had that, a lot of this could be resolved. But I get that it makes good TV to see these mistakes happen and play out. But it'd be so good. That would make for such a good scene. Just Willow and Buffy opening up and really being honest with each other. I love those scenes and I feel like I need it so bad. But yeah, I shall enjoy the spirals that these gals are going down anyway. Great episode. Really, really enjoyed it. I love this show so much. And I hope that's coming across in my reactions, and I hope that you're enjoying them as well. If you are, give this video a cheeky like because it helps the channel so freaking much. And tell your friends that are Buffy lovers as well. Share my videos, share my content, do all that you can, guys, and I would be very, very grateful. A massive shout out to my patrons and my members. You guys are amazing, and a special shout out to my sponsors because you're keeping this content going, and yeah, I cannot thank you enough. But until next time, guys, goodbye for now. Holy, my eyes. My eyes. Before I completely sign off, guys, let's take a comment from the Dat Pack, and today I've chosen Demaroka, who says, much as I always enjoy this episode, this is my Buffy 608 reaction. I spent most of the time impatiently anticipating your reactions to the 2 kisses, and you didn't disappoint. Thank you so much. That's a relief. I do get nervous when it comes to these reactions in case I disappoint you. As for the second one, what does it all mean? P.S. Do you remember seeing Spike in a similar suit in Buffy's dream in Restless, swinging back and forth? I didn't even put that together until I've literally just read that. Mad. Yes. Yes, he was wearing a very similar suit. That's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. That dream had so many layers. So many freaking layers. And yes, the kiss, the kiss, the kiss. And the sex now in this one. What is happening? What is happening? What a wild, wild ride. Thank you so much, Demaroka, for watching and supporting. I'm so freaking glad that you're enjoying them. And those were some interesting kisses, weren't they? Interesting. Thank you so much. And don't forget, guys, if you want to see one of your comments at the end of my videos, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below, and maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.